Hello, Atlas Travels friends. Today we travel to Lisbon, a sun-kissed love letter to history and heart. Born as a Phoenician trading hub, it soared in the 15th century age of discovery, with Jeronimos Monastery's 16th century arches celebrating explorers like Vasco da Gama. Rebuilt after the 1755 earthquake's devastation, the elegant Commerce Square and Augusta Arch shine as Pombaline masterpieces, framing the Tagus River's glow. One of the best aspects of exploring Lisbon by Tuk-tuk is the opportunity to discover hidden gems that you might miss on foot or in a car. Your driver, often a local with a wealth of knowledge, can take you to lesser-known spots that showcase the true essence of Lisbon. From quaint little cafes tucked away in alleyways to breathtaking viewpoints that offer panoramic views of the Tagus River, every turn can lead to a new adventure. This tuk-tuk tour dropped us at pastry heaven. At this Lisbon gem, we savored warm flaky pastéis de nata with creamy custard that melted in our mouths. Plus, we got a behind-the-scenes look at how these iconic treats are crafted. Pure magic. The vibrant vibe and sweet aroma makes this a must-visit in Lisbon. Next up on our tuk-tuk tour, the awe-inspiring monument to the discoveries in Lisbon's Belém. This massive ship's prow sculpture honors Portugal's legendary explorers like Henry the Navigator and Vasco da Gama. Standing tall by the Tagus River, we marveled at the panoramic views from the top and the giant compass rose map below, a true testament to Portugal's adventurous past. What an exhilarating stop! Our next adventure soared to new heights at Lisbon's Castle of St. Jorge. This hilltop fortress, built by the Moors in the 11th century and once a royal palace, boasts epic medieval walls and lush gardens. We explored its ancient ramparts, where Romans and Visigoths once stood, and soaked in breathtaking Tagus River views. Pro tip: it's open daily from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. in summer, shorter in winter. With adult tickets at €15, book online or at the gate for this historic gem. A thrilling Porto to Lisbon stop. Inside, the Castle Museum wowed us with artifacts from 2,000 years of history, including Moorish relics and pre-earthquake palace illustrations. Food-wise, you've got everything from Pastel de Nata to fresh seafood and hearty bacalhau dishes. Lisbon seafood is a sensory explosion. Welcome to Jeronimos Monastery in Belém, Lisbon's UNESCO masterpiece. Built in the 1500s to celebrate Portugal's Age of Discovery, this stunner was funded by spice trade wealth, honoring explorers like Vasco da Gama, whose tomb rests inside. Its manuline stonework swirling ropes, anchors, and corals dazzles across golden cloisters and soaring arches. Open Tuesday to Sunday, 10 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Tickets are around €10. Grab a combo with Belém Tower to save.
Prometo que vais ser feliz. Prometo que quando precisares de mim
Escape into paradise at Lisbon's tropical botanical garden in Belém, a lush, hidden oasis that feels like a warm hug from nature. Created in 1906 as the colonial garden to showcase Portugal's global explorations, this enchanting spot blooms with over 500 exotic species from distant lands, like towering palms, vibrant orchids, and ancient ginkgo biloba trees that whisper tales of far-off adventures. Step into Lisbon's beating heart at Commerce Square and the majestic Augusta Arch, a sunny, welcoming embrace of history and river vibes. Praça do Comércio, rebuilt after the devastating 1755 earthquake by the visionary Marquis of Pombal. It was once the royal palace site and now buzzes as Europe's grandest waterfront plaza, framed by golden yellow arcades and the iconic equestrian statue of King Jose I. Join our fantastic friend Tiago for an unforgettable Sintra adventure that'll leave you spellbound. Start with the Moorish Castle's ancient ramparts. Marvel at Pena Palace. Dive into the mystical Quinta da Regaleira. Refuel with a wonderful oceanfront meal. And cap it off dining at sunset with breathtaking ocean cliff views. Step into a medieval saga at Sintra's Moorish Castle, a breathtaking 8th century fortress crowning misty cliffs. Built by North African Moors to defend their Iberian stronghold. Its rugged stone walls and watchtowers stood tall until Afonso Henriquez seized it in 1147 during the Christian Reconquest. Once a key outpost in Al-Andalus, it guarded trade routes and whispered tales of caliphs and knights. Today, its snaking ramparts offer jaw-dropping views of Pena Palace and the distant Atlantic. With our friend Tiago leading, it's a time traveler's dream. Open Tuesday to Sunday, 9:30 a.m. to 6:30 p.m. Tickets are €8. History for a steal. Perched high on a hill in the lush Sintra Mountains, Pena Palace is like a burst of color against the greenery. The moment you lay eyes on it, you're hit with vibrant reds, yellows, and blues. Think of a castle that looks like it was painted by an artist with a wild imagination. Built in the 19th century as a summer retreat for the Portuguese royal family, this Romanticist masterpiece is now a UNESCO World Heritage Site. And trust me, it's easy to see why. Now, a few tips for your visit. Get here early to beat the crowds, especially in peak season. Tickets are around €14 for adults, and you can grab them online to skip the line. Also, bring a jacket. The hilltop can get breezy. Tucked away in the lush hills of Sintra, Quinta da Regaleira is a stunning estate that's equal parts romantic, mysterious, and downright mesmerizing. Built in the early 20th century for a wealthy Portuguese businessman, this UNESCO World Heritage Site is famous for its whimsical architecture, sprawling gardens, and hidden secrets that make it a must-visit. The moment you step onto the grounds, you're greeted by a fairy tale-like vibe. The gardens are a maze of winding paths, exotic plants, and charming fountains. But the real star? The initiation well, this 27-meter deep spiral staircase, looks like an inverted tower, and walking down it feels like stepping into a secret society's ritual. A total bucket list moment. A few tips: tickets are around €10 for adults, and booking online saves time. The estate opens at 9:30 a.m., so arrive early to dodge the crowds and enjoy the serenity. Wear sturdy shoes for all the walking, and maybe pack a light snack. There's a small cafe, but options are limited. Nestled in the Sintra Natural Park, just a short drive from the palaces, Azenhas do Mar, meaning watermills of the sea, is like a postcard come to life. Picture this: charming whitewashed houses with terracotta roofs cascading down steep cliffs right to the edge of the crashing Atlantic waves. It's a Mediterranean dream on Portugal's rugged coast, about 30 kilometers northwest of Lisbon, and it's been inspiring artists and travelers since the mid-20th century. Our local buddy Tiago, who knows these hidden paths like the back of his hand. Let us hear for those epic cliff views that make you feel on top of the world. Tucked in the lively Barro Alto district, right next to the bustling Chiado neighborhood, the Carmo Convent, or Convento do Carmo, is a must-see that's as captivating as it is unique. Built in the late 14th century as a Gothic masterpiece for the Carmelite order, this convent was once a grand religious hub. But in 1755, the devastating Lisbon earthquake turned it into the evocative ruin you see today. Walking through its open-air arches, with the sky as its roof, feels like stepping into a time capsule. Sao Bento Station, a true gem of Portuguese artistry. Built in 1916 on the site of an old Benedictine monastery, this grand hall welcomes you with over 20,000 breathtaking azulejo tiles in brilliant blues and whites, vividly illustrating historic moments like the conquest of Ceuta and royal arrivals. The warm, intricate designs make you feel like you're stepping into a cozy storybook of Portugal's past. It's free to visit anytime. Perched on a hilltop in Lisbon's historic heart, the Cathedral of Lisbon is impossible to miss. Built starting in the 12th century, this Gothic cathedral has been a city landmark for ages. With its towering presence watching over the Tagus River, as you approach, the main structure's fortress-like stonework gives off serious medieval vibes, but it's the details that steal the show. What an incredible journey we've had exploring the magic of Lisbon and Sintra. From the fairytale colors of Pena Palace to the mystical depths of Quinta da Regaleira, those breathtaking ocean cliffs with our awesome friend Tiago, the soulful ruins of Carmo Convent, and Lisbon's stunning Sao Bento Station with their unreal tiles and views, this trip has been pure magic. But hold on, we're not done yet. Our next stop is the vibrant city of Porto, and trust me, it's going to be epic. To make the journey even more special, we highly recommend skipping the train or driving and booking a private tour that includes stops at the charming medieval village of Babidos, the historic Botanical Monastery, and the Templar city of Tomar. These hidden gems will blow you away, and a private tour means you get the insider scoop from expert guides like Enrique. Check the description below for links to our trusted tour guides to book your own unforgettable adventure.